At some point, almost everyone has had this thought, haven't they? Why do I care so much? And they don't? It's a frustrating, often painful question that many of us grapple with. And then that thought often flips. What if there was a way to make someone obsessed with you? Not just interested, not just physically attracted, but genuinely pulled toward who you are, missing you when you're not around. Now, I know what you're thinking. It sounds like manipulation, doesn't it? Like some kind of psychological magic trick designed to control another person's feelings. But real healthy obsession, the kind that leads to deep, lasting attraction, doesn't come from tricks or games. It comes from something much quieter, much rarer, something truly authentic. It comes from absence, from a touch of mystery, and most importantly, from a profound sense of self-possession. These are the cornerstones of true magnetism. Most people, when they want to be more attractive, think it's about doing more, texting more, explaining more, showing more interest, being more available, constantly proving their worth. But if that were true, the most available, the most eager people would be the most desired. And let's be honest, we all know that's not how it works in the real world, do we? Think about it. We've all seen instances where someone seems to pull back, and suddenly they become more intriguing. There's a psychological reason for this. There's a famous story about the iconic Marilyn Monroe. Off camera, she could often walk down the street unnoticed, blending into the crowd like anyone else. But the moment she decided to turn it on, people stopped. They stared. Heads would turn, and a palpable energy would fill the space around her. Nothing about her face physically changed in those moments. What changed was her energy, her internal state, her decision to embody a certain presence. She wasn't pretending to be someone she wasn't. She was choosing which version of herself entered the room, choosing to emanate a powerful aura of self-possession. That's the crucial part people often miss. It's not about faking it. It's about an internal shift in how you perceive and present yourself. If you want someone to feel genuinely drawn to you, you can't see yourself as ordinary, as just another option. Not in an arrogant way, but in a decisive, self-assured way. Because people don't become obsessed with who you say you are. They become obsessed with how you experience yourself, your inner conviction about your own worth and desirability. Here's a hard truth most people avoid, a truth that can be uncomfortable, but is incredibly liberating. You can't create obsession in someone else if you don't even believe you're worth missing. If you constantly fear being forgotten or replaced, you'll act in ways that inadvertently push people away, making yourself too available, too eager. Obsession doesn't come from constant presence, from being a perpetual fixture in someone's life. It comes from emotional contrast. It comes from moments of absence. It's born from the moment someone realizes, wait, my life feels genuinely different when they're not here. There's a void, a missing piece. Psychologically, attraction forms strongest when the brain has to fill in gaps. When there's room to wonder, to imagine, to ponder your presence. When effort is required, when someone has to actively think about you, pursue you, or anticipate your return, the connection deepens. The brain romanticizes what it works for. That's why chasing rarely works. The human brain, in its natural state, doesn't romanticize what it already owns, what is freely and constantly available without effort. Especially when it comes to men, attraction often deepens through challenge and emotional engagement, not through constant, unwavering availability. This isn't about games. It's because overcoming a perceived challenge or investing emotional energy creates a stronger sense of attachment and value. This applies to everyone, regardless of gender, in different ways. But let's be clear, challenge doesn't mean manipulation or playing hard to get in a childish way. It means having standards. It means having a life outside of them. It means being willing to walk away when something doesn't align with your values, your boundaries, or your sense of self-worth. This demonstrates your value implicitly. Most people, especially in the early stages, don't fall in love with a person. They fall in love with an idea of a person, an idea created in the beginning. That initial phase when everyone is on their best behavior, presenting their idealized self. When nothing is truly real or tested yet, and the fantasy is strong. And the biggest mistake people make is sacrificing themselves, their true selves, and their boundaries to protect that initial fantasy, to keep someone interested. The moment you abandon your boundaries, your hobbies, your friends, or your sense of self to keep someone interested, the dynamic shifts. It becomes unbalanced. You stop being intriguing, mysterious, and self-possessed. You start being predictable, easily obtained, and perhaps even a little desperate. And no one, truly no one, becomes obsessed with someone who is visibly afraid to lose them. Fear of loss creates clinginess, not obsession. True attraction, the kind that leads to genuine obsession, grows when someone senses that your life doesn't and won't revolve entirely around them. It's about having a full, vibrant life that they are invited to be a part of, rather than being the sole focus of your existence. Let's delve deeper into absence. This isn't about ghosting or playing cruel games. It's about having a life rich with your own passions, friends, and commitments. When you have a full life, you naturally won't be constantly available. This creates space for them to wonder, to miss you, and to initiate connection. Next, mystery. This isn't about keeping secrets or being dishonest. It's about not revealing every single detail about yourself all at once. It's about allowing them to discover layers of your personality over time, keeping them engaged and curious, wanting to know more. Then self-possession. This is the bedrock. It's about unwavering confidence in who you are, what you bring to the table, and what you deserve. It means you are comfortable in your own skin, you know your worth, and you're not seeking external validation to complete you. Imagine someone who embodies these traits. They are not trying too hard. They are simply living their life with purpose and joy. They are present when they are with you, but you know they have a vibrant world beyond you. This is incredibly attractive. So how do you cultivate this? Start by setting clear, healthy boundaries in all your relationships, romantic or otherwise. Know what you will and won't accept. Actively cultivate your own interests, hobbies, and friendships. Have a life that excites you independently of a romantic partner. Practice being comfortable with silence and space. Resist the urge to fill every quiet moment with conversation or to immediately respond to every text. Don't over-explain your actions or over-text. Let your actions speak for themselves and allow for a natural rhythm of communication. Observe rather than chase. Pay attention to how they show up for you. Rather than constantly trying to win their affection, embrace the power of no or not right now. Your time and energy are valuable. Don't always drop everything for someone else. When you're not always available, it creates the opportunity for them to truly feel your absence, to notice the gap you leave. This is different from playing games. This is about establishing a healthy, balanced dynamic built on mutual respect and genuine desire. You're building a connection where they respect your individuality and are drawn to the richness of your independent existence. This creates a deeper, more sustainable form of attraction because it's based on who you are, not on how much you try to please them. The journey of self-discovery, of becoming more authentically you, is inherently magnetic. People are drawn to growth and genuine self-expression. There's an undeniable allure to someone who isn't easily swayed, who has their own convictions and stands firm in their truth. Emotional intelligence plays a huge role here. Understanding your own needs and communicating them effectively, even if it means saying no. Many of us, driven by underlying fears of abandonment or not being enough, inadvertently push away the very connection we crave. The shift from constantly seeking external validation to cultivating strong self-validation is profoundly attractive. It makes you whole. When someone truly feels your absence, they are simultaneously feeling your value. Your presence becomes a gift, not a given. It's the subtle art of not always being instantly reachable, allowing them the space to wonder, to initiate, to miss you and desire your company. By living a fulfilling life, you create an environment where they want to pursue you, where they want to be a part of your world. This fosters reciprocity and balanced effort, leading to a much healthier and more exciting dynamic than one-sided chasing. The magnetizing effect of a life well lived, where you are the protagonist of your own story, is incredibly powerful. The danger lies in making someone your entire world. When you do, you lose your own gravitational pull, and the dynamic becomes suffocating. Communicate your standards clearly, not in a demanding way, but as a natural expression of who you are and what you deserve. There's a quiet joy in being with someone who respects their own time, their own space, and their own commitments. It inspires respect in return. The difference between being genuinely busy and strategically unavailable is authenticity. One is real, the other is a game. Choose real. The authentic self, with all its beautiful complexities and boundaries, is ultimately the most attractive self you can present. Your goal is to foster healthy interdependence, where two whole individuals come together, rather than codependence, where one completes the other. The beauty of two whole people, each with their own vibrant lives, coming together to share and enhance their worlds, is truly captivating. Release the need to control outcomes or force feelings. Trust that by being your best, self-possessed self, you will attract what is meant for you. Trust the process. Trust your worth, and trust that the right person will be drawn to the authentic, magnetic you. It's a paradox. The less you chase, the more you attract. The less you try to control, the more naturally things unfold. The ultimate goal isn't just obsession, but a partner who genuinely values you, respects your space, and is deeply drawn to your unique essence. Remember, absence, mystery, and self-possession. These are your true allies in building powerful, lasting attraction. Ultimately, this journey isn't about making someone obsessed with you for their sake. It's about becoming the person you want to be, the kind of person you yourself would be obsessed with. If you found this insightful, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology of love and relationships. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below.